Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sunfall Cycle.
We did it.
This
Oh
might
my
be
God.
a good place to find some ingredients. I didn't even my microphone. I want to let you know my microphone was in the way, and I didn't know Bronze had just left the room. So
I was like, all right, we're just going live.
normally I would have waited. I didn't even notice, and now here we are.
We
She
like
just went to get more coffee.
Normally I
Bronze,
would have waited.
but not that much, really. Like, you know,
We're here for her chair more
Yeah.
than anything.
I mean,
and that incredible background.
it's a good chair. And
Her
that's a good
chair has
background.
great takes.
Yeah.
You should
Oh, the
hear
hottest
chair
takes.
in Discord.
Oh yeah, those takes are hot. Fire takes.
Amazing.
I'm jealous because every time that chair tweets out, there's like 2,000 likes in the first 5 minutes, and I'm like, I can't even do that on my best day. Yeah, that
True.
chair, fire.
True. That chair has the content solutions.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching that chair dunk on fuck boys.
Oh yeah, that chair has some hot fuckboy takes.
That is the very good content.
That chair got some of them good fuckboy takes. That's true. It's obvious that chair's been through a lot of terrible breakups and learned a lot about life and been like, I'm done.
The chair is very mature
Yes.
and guides
Yeah.
us all to the path of
Mhm.
inner serenity.
What if we put the chair in the movie instead of Bronze? How does that change things?
The chair's definitely learned how to stand on its own, that's for sure.
All right. Hey, Bronze, we're back.
Hey.
We're live
Hi.
now, Bronze. Hi.
Sweet.
Welcome.
Yay, everybody, Bronze is back.
Bronze is back.
We definitely didn't like that chair, though.
Yeah, we
That's
weren't
true.
talking
We
about
were
like
how
my
only
chair.
missing you.
We're
We
not
were
a fan
like-
of your chair.
It's a great chair. I'm a big fan of my chair. I would replace me with my chair.
Oh, okay,
I
it's
did that
cool, guys.
decision to like get a nice chair like
All
last
right.
year.
Wow. We didn't even have to ask. All right. Well,
Yeah.
thanks, Bronze, for being a part of the show.
Yeah.
If you could now, give the chair some space.
Maybe I'll think about it.
We've rolled up a bard for the chair.
Yeah, we have a new
Okay,
character.
nice.
The chair's gonna sing for us. If that's okay
Yeah.
with you. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my God, can we
Wait.
put little like holes in its arms so it spins around and it whistles and that's its little song?
That's terrible.
I mean, that would work though.
I've been playing too much Mario Odyssey.
Oh
That's-
man, that
oh,
game
that's
is
a good
so
game.
good.
That's a good game.
I'm like, what if
Can I
everyone
just,
can
like,
sing and move around?
Take this moment since we're talking about chairs to tell chat my own PSA, which is the second you get any amount of money and you're not completely poor anymore, get a nice bed and a nice chair. Not a gamer chair, get a nice chair. And it's going to cost, you're going to be like, I don't know, that's a lot of money, but it'll last you for several years. Because I'm going to tell you this right now, you're not young anymore. And your back and your body will fail you.
True, chap. You're not young.
What?
Nothing.
Was that
Nothing.
not life changing for you? Like the first time you had like a bed that wasn't shit.
Here's
Jesse
the thing.
sleeps on a mattress on the floor.
I haven't had a new bed in 8 years.
Oh, you're supposed to change it every 7 years.
I know. I keep waiting for when I'm gonna move. I'm like, when I move, I'm gonna toss this bed. I'm gonna get a good ass bed. So whenever
Jesse,
I move,
You know that you can buy a bed and take it with you when you move.
Here's the thing. I don't.
Have you ever tried to move a bed? No.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want to buy
I did move a
bed.
bed about a month ago.
You just
I
leave
just
it behind.
moved that bed.
Yeah, but here's my question: how long have you had that bed?
Like 3.
So you're invested.
Yeah.
You're invested in that bed. Plus, I'd wager that it's not as new as it was day one. If I get a bed now, in 6 months when I gotta move, then it's gonna
Are
be
you
like
gonna move in 6
Jesse's
months?
gonna
Though
be
it
a
sounds like you've been
6-month-old.
Jesse just
saying
has
you're
a
gonna
nest.
move in 6 months for a very long time.
no. I just
Jesse
said I
has a
have.
bunch of like twigs and shit and made a little bird nest.
Yeah,
Like
how
blankets
else am I
and
gonna
dirty
raise my
laundry just
eggs?
piled in the corner. Just
I mean, I shouldn't like be talking shit because I have a bed, but I'm currently sitting on a piano stool. Like it's my chair. It is really good for my back though. It keeps everything.
I have like a $40 IKEA chair that I appended a $20 lower back support to. It's perfect.
Watch out, Herman Miller.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Going for you.
There's actually some pretty good mid-range chairs. They just kept breaking on me. Like, so I was like, either I can get like a Herman Miller or a steel case and then just have a chair for, Because like I remember contacting one of the companies I had a chair from and asking if they made replacement parts, and they basically were like, "Girl, this is a $150 chair. We do not make replacement parts for a $150
We make replacement
chair."
chairs.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get something with a little more longevity then."
I got a steel case chair, and it's great. I love it to death.
Me too. That's
Yep.
what this is. The chair. Maybe that's why you liked it.
Yeah.
It's a steel case.
Well, yeah, no, I saw that you had it 3 years ago and was like, man, I want to get one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you had your chair 3 years ago. But...
I didn't. No.
Oh, so it was an original Jesse idea? What? I didn't know I was allowed to have those
That
anymore.
was all
You're
you.
capable of that?
What? Crazy.
That's all you.
Yeah. No, I love it. They're also way too expensive for this world, so. But much like Brit's early assertion, is that the right word? Sure. I bought it because, like, if I'm going to have to sit my ass down and record dumb videos and play on the internet, I might as well have a good-ass chair, so. That was same with my glasses. I always buy, like, expensive glasses because I like to, like.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, look, if I'm sitting with my face 20 hours a day or whatever, I'm gonna get some glasses and I'm gonna look great.
I love that. I can't buy expensive glasses because I lose and break everything that I own. But I like when other people have nice things.
These glasses are far too old. They're like a decade old or more. They're really old. But
wait, do you change the lenses?
No.
You take really good care of your glasses.
My
also
glasses have been pretty solid for a decade. Although, like, it's time for an update.
Wow, when's the last time you went to an
lived in like
optometrist?
3 different countries with those glasses.
How do you?
Literally, yes.
You've
Those
seen so
glasses
much
have-
of the
I was gonna
world through
say,
those glasses.
God.
Those glasses
These
have
glasses?
seen some shit.
Wait,
In
what about
North
your
Carolina.
eyesight? Is it still fine?
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's like the same. It's still bad.
I go see someone. You're gonna come out there and be like, "Are you
Whoa,
telling me
colors?
yellow was a color this whole time?"
I was just calling it dirty white.
Dirty white.
You're gonna come out of there and be like,
The first thing Steven's gonna do is be like, "Oh my god, all my friends are so attractive."
Yeah.
Or the other way, which
Nope.
is
Brit,
Oh my God.
nope,
Oh Jesus.
nope, false. He will come out and be like, "My friends are attractive. Period. End of story. I need this."
Do
I've
you
been
need
stuck-
another arc in the movie? Do we need to give you something more heroic than saving Hawaii
Yo,
from
chat doesn't know about that
losing
yet.
their volcano?
Oh yeah, Chad
Guys,
doesn't know.
The entire
Boy.
time we were waiting for Twitch to get fixed, we just wrote a whole movie for all of us in Discord together. We just
We did.
wrote a whole movie.
It was
We
really
just
good.
role played by ourselves in our private Discord channel.
It
for
was good
The
for-
45
Discord
minutes.
pre-show was just as good as the live pre-show always is.
It was good for everyone, except I'm still wondering if it was good for me. They keep telling me it was
I don't
great.
know, like,
It
you
was.
literally
Really good
like
for you,
stop
definitely.
Eric from blowing up a volcano. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You found yourself in the woods in the arms of
yeah, in the arms
I
of a
get-
zipliner.
I get lost in the woods. For most of the movie, I'm lost in the woods.
No,
Everyone
you're
else is having a
falling
great
down
time.
mountain, you're chasing an airplane. You've got a lot of action.
You
Not
have
like-
the best songs.
You're-
You have all of the best 90s
You have
songs.
really good songs.
As long as at the end, I can be like, I can play that songs like "I'm all right," and then I can dance with a gopher, and everything will be great. That's for my.
We can put that in the credits.
It's interesting.
Like
Has a movie ever done that
post-roll.
before? Yeah, we should do that.
We should definitely do that at the very end,
Innovative.
and then I'll do like a golfing bit where I'm like,
Very visceral.
yeah, I'm like Jesse Cox, dancing, lining up on the 4-iron. Or whatever. I don't golf. I have no idea what the hell I just
Lining
said.
up on the 4
That's right, lining up on the
That's type of
4-iron.
club.
I've got to.
Have you played Mario Golf?
Yeah, but like I don't pay attention. I just swing.
You played
balls.
Everybody Golf?
Wow.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
Steven is the dancing gopher or whatever. Because Steven's every
side character, of course.
except Steven's every character except the barista, who is me.
Right. Everyone has a great time except
I
for
would
me,
watch
who's
a
lost in the
movie
woods.
where Steven was every NPC. I really truly
Like I want
would.
to see Steven like at the airport when you guys are leaving the country,
we should
where he's like
never
stamping
explain
things,
it.
and then when you arrive, he's like there stamping you in.
Yeah. It should never be explained. And the audience should wonder, is
Yeah, of
that the
course.
same guy?
Yeah. Well, and then they
Does
find
me
out that
as
it's
I am,
all
does me with a mustache,
mystical
does
in
me
the
with a
bowling
beard.
alley.
Wait, so is this real?
I mean,
Do
if
you know
Sharon
we're
can play
gonna
every
shoot
role
this?
in West
Yeah,
Side
of course.
Story, I don't see why Steven
No,
can't.
no, I
do
meant
whatever he
not the
wants.
concept. I meant,
Dude, that's amazing.
is the island real?
What do you mean? Is it real in the
Of
movie?
course, it's real.
Is it real?
Yeah.
I mean,
you
like-
have any idea how hard Brit had to fight to get their own island for this video?
But
It's
like,
an actual real island.
No,
And it's
but
an
you know
actual
what I mean,
volcano we're
like-
blowing up.
is it real at the end?
Yeah.
But
It
that's
is real
the-
because you go back to the
yeah,
bowling
it's the
alley and you start
interrogation of the
spinning
film.
the bowling ball
Right.
on the thing,
And then it cuts to black. Right.
Yeah.
It wobbles
Right.
a little bit and then
Yeah.
Yep.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. It
So
doesn't
you're telling
wobble,
me
the
Oh,
pins
it's an Inception
wobble
sequel?
in the distance. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then we come
I'm waiting for
after
Godot
the
shit.
credit roll for the
So wait, so okay.
Second.
All right. So just to update on this movie, you that everyone's cool with. I have to save an entire island while Bronze gets to make out with everyone on the island.
I already told you guys to make out with
Steven?
at least 2 people.
At least
Yeah.
2.
How
That's,
many
You make
more
out with
people
everyone.
do you wanna
Remember,
make
you're
out
gonna
with,
make out with Chaz Chazington and
I don't want
Bronze
Chaz is my
and
Chaz is my
Marissa
enemy. I would never make out with
and
my
the
enemy.
zipliner. Yes, you would. That's
And the
whole point.
zipliner? Why am I always the bottom? Those are 2
You
cool
get
people.
to run down
Oh.
the mountain to the tune of "I Need a Hero."
Someone is being a little bit of a diva right now about their role.
Very
I am-
difficult to work with. Wouldn't
You
you,
know
say,
what?
Britt?
To work
Difficult
with.
to work with.
A
Difficult to
little
work with.
bossy, to be honest.
Challenging.
You know what? Yeah, I don't love his tone.
Maybe a
Had
little bit
lot
of a
notes.
ego.
Can't put my finger on it, but something about him is just not working for me.
Rubs me the wrong way.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm fine with being taken off this movie.
You signed a contract.
I'm fine with not having to save an entire island and all the people on it. That's a lot
How
of work.
could you not want Bronze like fucking skateboarding up to you to 90s music to make out with you and buy you tea?
Here's
Ginger chai. How could you deny ginger chai? It's perfect.
so all right. So I have to. I still don't know that this balances the scales. Where it's like Bronze skateboards up to you, you make out, she buys you some chai, but you got to save a whole island. That sounds. I'd be like, I'm gonna.
That means that you have the hero arc.
I don't want the hero arc. I want like the arc of the guy who watches the hero while I sit at home and I'm like, shit, that looks terrible. All right, well, back to games.
Right.
Right.
The fact that you don't want the hero arc is why you're
No,
such a
don't
compelling
do
hero.
this.
You have
Eric,
to.
don't do
Reluctant
this.
hero. Reluctant
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah,
He's
reluctant
refused
hero.
the call.
Oh, that means that. Oh no, that means that Steven's
You have
character
any
has to
older
die.
men-
You are
Mentors
the
in your life.
Bilbo Baggins of this story.
Steven's
For
character has
example,
to die. I get it
like
now.
Steven
Dodger.
just giving him a little nudge out the door.
Can we get Dodger to play like a bearded old man?
Oh my god,
Son!
like
She's
Gandalf.
She's surfing and she has like seagulls everywhere around her that like carry her to the island and like on and off of her surfboard.
I don't like this. I don't want this. I don't need this. I don't want
Great
to
idea.
save people.
Good movie.
Oh, this is ass. The saving is the last 20 minutes. Rest of it, I'm like, I'm lost in the woods. I guess I'll eat these berries. My butthole. Oh, like I know what this
follow
movie
Bronze
is.
halfway up the mountain.
I
It's
know
art,
what this movie
okay?
is. I'm gonna be like wrestling a bear, and then like you're just gonna come back to me, and the bear and I are gonna be like in a cave together, cuddling at the end, and then like,
bear-
oh, I see what's gonna happen. I see this movie. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, Steven would be the bear.
Yeah, Steven would be the bear. Oh, and at the
And
end, instead of
Steven
a
would also
gopher-
be the zipline instructor who saves you from the bear.
Yes.
Mhm.
and I do like a double take, like.
I would
What?
definitely yodel while I'm doing it. Yodel, la, 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 la.
Yeah, and at the
You
end,
would
it's
like
not a
zip
gopher,
line
it's a-
and kick the bear.
Yes.
Steven the Swiss zipline instructor.
Oh, hello. I see you had some trouble with that bear.
I love this for you. honestly.
That in those little cut off short shorts with the face on the back.
You
Oh
and your
my
fucking
God.
chalet. Why does it always come back?
It's always a chalet.
Fucking chalet.
It's always a chalet.
Everybody needs a chalet.
You said that last time too.
Well, it's still
I
true.
don't understand why you have such a problem with chalet.
Can't. I quit.
This has been a really productive morning.
Should we play some Dungeons and Dragons today?
Hey, yeah, we have an hour. Let's do it.
Please.
All right, so last time you jettisoned yourself through the portal into the plane of celestial choirs. And once there, you discovered a few things. One, some of you can't fly very well. Two, every once in a while, there's this tone that tolls through the air and a wave of color that sweeps through the very fabric of reality after it, like a wall of rainbow color. And when it hits you, like you vibrate with discordant notes and you take damage. And then it leaves behind these crystals that fade over time. I think Aya tried to pop one in her mouth, but nothing happened. They start out like the size of a human and then fade down into nothingness. And then as you fell through the air, you fell in the direction of a huge floating manta ray, like the size of a football field, all golden skinned. You landed on this creature's back, and then like some sort of six-winged, like long-necked, human-faced golden creature came flying down, plummeting forth from the sky.
I didn't know it had a long neck. I don't like that.
You did battle with it, slew it, and then in gratitude, the manta ray creature bequeathed all of you with the power of flight in this realm of celestial choirs. Is that it? Did I cover everything?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Long
Then
neck.
here you stand upon the back of the great manta ray, and in front of you, so like again, like the air is all like golden light and streams of fire and liquid gold that make like weird shimmering gold mirrors through the sky, and like clouds of silver and like purple lightning and stuff like that. And from where you are, I believe you can see two things. Yes. High above you, almost directly up, there's this like, yeah, there are these three billowy golden clouds nearby that as you watch, they sort of like form the image of faces with eyes closed.
What?
This is not entirely unusual. Like you see other clouds sort of like form the image of a face, which then fades into nothingness and just becomes cloud once again. But in the center of this trio of faces, there is a mage who floats in the air. Her eyes are bright and clear. She's not shadow touched. And you can see that she has a scroll case at her side and a belt with 3 bright potions gleaming on it. She slides through the air towards an arcane rift, which sparkles with arcane flux. As she reaches out towards it, 3 of these face clouds that surround her open their eyes and mouths and vomit forth long serpentine tongues of fire that move with their own inner life and strike out to attack. This mage floating here looks panicked. It's clear that she alone will not win this fight. Meanwhile, in the direction that the manta ray is slowly gliding, up above, like you're some 200 feet down below all of this action, though it's not all taking place in a plane, right? Like some of it's higher, some of it's lower. Up above, in the direction of where the manta ray is heading, there are 2 mages, both hanging limp in the air. Their astral threads are like coiling and whipping as if being plucked or strummed by something. Both of these mages is hanging limp, and each of them has a dark mineral-looking shard of dirty silver clutching onto them, piercing them with a wicked proboscis. And up both of the astral threads that dangle from these mages crawls a demonic goop, pulsing and black and all fangs and claws and eyes.
Goop, right, y'all? Goop.
I
Going for the goop?
hate that we all perked
Hashtag
up when he said goop. We're all like, goop. I could see everyone's eyes. I knew all of you were like,
So Kairos isn't feeling super particular about saving anybody in this realm. I feel like everyone in this realm is pretty much a bad person. So I'm kind of okay with letting that person go, and rather dealing with this goop.
do we know anything about?
What do you all want to do?
Do we have any lore or information about any type of sorcerer / wizard who would be hanging out here?
Yeah, we know a little bit, right?
I think you learned that Quintara is one of the wizards who is directing this effort, and that she has one of her lieutenants out here in the Colosseum, and that said lieutenant is working on summoning a celestial from another realm in order to kill it and then resurrect it, like with necromancy, as a manner of proving the hypothesis that the sun could be resurrected with necromancy as well. And there's something also, some sort of puzzle of like, if a diamond is capable of resurrecting a human soul, then what is it that is possible of resurrecting the soul of a god?
When you talk about these cloud mouths and the vomiting forth of tentacles or whatever the hell, tendrils,
Tongues of fire.
of course, as they would.
Yep.
When you talk about that and how this mage probably is screwed in some way by these things, like you said that. Just posing a question, how much do we as a group think that by letting whatever fate befall her, it will only make things worse?
I think things are already pretty bad.
Right,
I
but like,
wonder, though, if she knows how to contain those crystals that we like can't figure out.
I think it goes back to what we're trying to do here. And like, I know we haven't played in a week, but I thought the thought here is we're trying to stop whatever ritual is taking place here.
Yeah, I have a question. The two dudes that are floating with the silver in them, do they look like the two dudes we kicked through the portal?
No, so when you kicked them through the portal, they just went falling straight down, just plummeting.
Oh.
And then I think you even saw their astral threads snap and vanish, which is like, people have an astral thread for as long as they're alive, and then once they die, it goes away.
So are we still? I know that the theme for the Sunfall Cycle is to always change our plan. But what is?
Well, we need a tour guide.
We need to find the ritual thing here. Like, we're trying to find where the mages were going, which I thought was this giant, like,
well, we have to find the
prison
whale.
Right?
Yeah, so
The
you're
space
on the back of
whale.
this giant manta ray.
Which I
and
say
Is that
sitting
not
on the
what
back
this
of the manta ray.
ray is?
No.
far in the
Yeah.
distance
Oh.
ahead of you. So like beyond all of the clouds, and not in any way something that you can see clearly. You can see like through occasional breaks in the clouds, this crackling black energy rocketing up towards the sky and down towards the ground. There doesn't seem to be a floor plane here, but yes, in diametrically opposed directions, up and down. So like generally speaking, you're aware that there is some incredibly powerful magic emanating that away, but right now the only two events that you can see that are like present are these two.
And we have to.
will ask Ankara, be like, can you talk to Manty Boy? Maybe we can ask him where the whale is. I'm pretty sure it's a whale. I feel
was a
like
whale,
that's there's
right?
a whale, or maybe like where his leader is. I don't know. Does he have a leader? I think
We could ask him. I mean, I can cast Speak with Animals. It's easy.
Well, hold on. Okay. But just so it's clear, based on what Steven was saying, it sounds like if we're going to waste time trying to ask, sorry, I shouldn't say waste time. I'm less judge things.
I know
But
what you mean.
if we spend the time to do that, then maybe we don't save the wizard if that's the option we want to do.
That's what I was going to ask. What
but
is
I
our
thought
time
you said
limit
you
here?
didn't want to save the wizard.
I don't. I don't.
Oh,
I just want to
okay.
make sure that we're all in agreement that like that means
If
that
we
we're
do that, then
we're
we don't
giving
do
up.
the other.
Yeah.
Is that what it means, Steven? That it's a
Like,
one
that
or
sounds
the
like
other
the cost.
choice?
You're muted, Steven, but
There we go. My mouse is behaving weirdly. Yeah. So like these events are like the clock is ticking.
I have to.
So
We have to
you-
choose. So
If
am
you
I?
take a moment to
three
like
events,
speak
right?
with this creature, there's the wizard in between the face clouds with the tongues of fire, and then there's the two wizards with the piercy things clinging to them and the goops crawling up the astral threads.
oh.
I'm gonna keep
Or
it
you
real with y'all. I doesn't care about these wizards.
Me too. I want to go. I
I'm
want to go
super
to the
happy to
magical
like
source.
just talk to the manta ray. I'm happy to do that.
Can we get the manta ray to fly us to the source or whatever?
That's what. That's my idea. Where I'm like,
Can
what
I-
if we get Manty Boy to take us there? But we're still gonna get utterly pummeled by that wave.
Can I look at this
repeatedly.
Yeah, it's
strategically?
gonna be brutal.
For a hot sec, Steven, can you repeat the description of the things on the mages?
Yeah. Let's
The silver
see.
proboscises.
Yeah,
Probosci?
so there
Or
are
the
two
plural
mages
is?
being limp in the air. Their astral threads are coiling and whipping around as though they're being plucked by something. Each of these two mages has a dark mineral-looking shard of dirty silver clutching onto them, piercing them with a wicked proboscis, and up both of the astral threads is crawling a demonic goop.
So they
pulsing
have
and-
no actual items of value.
There's nothing that like catches your eye. The way
The
that
other mage, though,
has a scroll case at her side and 3 potions gleaming on her belt.
I mean, even though I agree with you, I don't particularly care about any all mages. I feel like we can liberate that case and those 3 potions for when we keep getting hit by these damn waves, so we can explore further, so we can keep healing ourselves. It seems to me like that makes the most sense to, like, you know, borrow those supplies and keep going so we can spend more time here.
Yeah,
I don't
sounds
know.
good.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's like if
Sure.
no one cares about the mages and we're assuming that they're probably going to try and attack us anyway, maybe
Yeah.
we just like help the faces and take the scroll.
What I would be interested in knowing is what sort of protections the mages do to stop getting kicked around by the chorus.
Yeah.
That might
That'd
be
be cool.
useful.
Do you think it's the
Um,
tethers?
We have those
Mm.
too.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have astral
no, it's
tethers
not.
as well.
Hmm.
That's
No, I
just
just
like
wanna know what they
that's an artifact of being an extraplanar entity in this world that has
Gotcha.
come here through this portal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I say we kill this mage.
Well, it seems like the okay, hold on. So
Both in character
I
and
like that.
out.
I like no. Like I'm not
Let's
that's not
murder a
disagreeing.
mage.
But also, what if we just waited for the fire to kill the mage in the first place and then go loot it?
But what if it takes? What if the fire
I don't think the fire tongues
burns
are gonna loot
away
the body.
everything?
I don't think the fire tongues are gonna loot the body. That's what I'm banking on that.
Or
And
what
I
it's
could be wrong.
worth, like you're pretty sure that this fire is gonna burn up anything that it touches.
It's hot. It's hot
Oh,
fire.
alright.
It will
Okay.
burn those potions up, dude.
Okay. All right.
Let's
I
go.
love
Let's
you
go.
guys.
Let's go steal that stuff.
All right then.
All right, all for one for all, more for me. Let's go.
Okay. Are we just flying over there? We can all fly now.
It's true. So you all kick off.
Turn around.
Before
Getting-
I leave, I want to give the manta ray a little pat and say thank you. Thank
You
you.
hear this echo from the beast as you kick off of it, taking to the sky. Da, 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 dum, dum, da. Yeah. And Yeah, you go soaring through the air in the direction of this mage who is swiftly being closed upon by this trio of fire tongues. Let's see. Let me grab some characters. Monsters.
Yeah.
Is it Zelda or is that?
That's
That's
never
Never
ending
Ending
story.
Story.
It's never ending story. Okay. All right. I didn't get that. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
That movie is great. Great.
It is. It's true.
Well, both melodies have that same build-up part.
Agreed. That's also
Okay.
a
That's what I
melody
didn't know.
that's been used in a lot of songs.
Yeah.
I hear the intro to Never Ending Story all the time in video games. I'm like, they just stealing it.
It's probably because it's like, what? I don't know. Steven would tell us some sort of like Mixolydian climb on key. You know, it's like on C or some
It's
shit.
probably one of those things where you find out that like in the Middle Ages it was
The scale.
associated with like Satan and something. It's like that's the devil's music.
No, it's just a nice
That's
sounding
the
scale. It's
tritone.
probably in the key of G or whatever. And it's like, cool. And you're like, yeah, okay, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I love these fire guys.
Oh, wow.
Look at their little faces.
They're good. Roll for initiative.
I'm so hot. Right? That's how they say it. For sure. For sure. That. Come on. I'm smoking.
It's the taste.
Watch out now.
Hacha.
Hacha, I'm so hot. Hacha. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah.
Oh, our initiatives aren't great.
No, they aren't.
No.
Initiative.
All right. Awesome.
Hold on. For the record, we all rolled 2,
No.
2, 2, and 4. Is that what we did? Or is that our... No, wait, that's our modifiers. Never
That's the
mind.
modifier.
No, we were 7, 8, 4, 9. Okay. A little better.
And a 3.
21 to 6. Okay.
We did that. Oh, we wanted to start today with a short rest, right?
On the
Yeah,
back
I
of a
think we
manta ray?
did.
Pretty sure that we did.
Yeah, I think we were talking about that because I don't have any spell
Resting
slots.
There's a
Oh.
million constitutions.
Yeah, you
tests.
need more.
The
Of
back of a
those.
manta
Start next
ray.
episode with a short rest. It's written in chat in all caps by Steven.
There you go.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at that. All right, friends, spend your hit dice, recover your spell slots, recover your transforms.
There you go. There you go.
Hell yeah.
I
Cairo.
get to take the better of 2. Okay, so 6.
All right, I'll take 79.
I'm at max life, and I don't even got.
Bronze, remember that you can roll twice.
Yeah, I'm doing that for each one I
Nice.
spend.
Yeah.
That's good enough, I think. I'm only down.
Well, I
3
wonder
hit
what
points.
I wonder what the celestial spear is going to do to these things. That's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. Like hitting. It's like using a body part of a.
Oh, can I use my ale?
What does your ale do again?
I don't. Let's see.
Using a
here.
dragon bone spear against a dragon.
Let's find out. Rations. Drink. Yes, everyone may gain temporary hit points equal to their level.
Okay, so
What sharing ale does.
yeah, I'll pour everybody a beer.
Woo!
Thick,
Nice.
frothy. It's delicious. It's like breakfast, basically. It's a nice thick porter.
Everybody gets 8 temporary HP.
Second
Woo!
breakfast stout.
Ooh.
Second breakfast stout.
Breakfast stout. Yes, of course.
Amazing.
Good stuff.
All right, fantastic. So you see, like fire lashing out and lightning streaking across the sky, and you begin rising up from down below. Let's see, tongue of fire number 3. Let's take a look at this thing's movement. Yeah, fly 30. I'm assuming that like you enter this the encounter 60 feet away. And for the record, each of you is under the effects of the fly spell, which gives you a fly speed of 60.
Nice.
Yeah. So one of these tongues of fire lashes out towards the mage, flying in her direction. This mage is a woman. And let's see. Yep. Cool. Yep. This tongue of fire moves over towards her and then swarms. Chow. Attacking with a 22 to hit, which hits. The target takes 6d6 fire damage. Is that the right? Holy shit. And then that 7 is the 3d6. So like she took 25 or would have taken 7 if the fire creature has half or less hit points. 25 damage. Woo. This second tongue of fire.
Oh no!
Looks down below and makes
there goes our scroll.
Decision. Firing.
I see that and I like look back at the manta ray and I'm like,
Firing a flaming missile at Ankara.
What?
Yes. So that's 5d4 plus 5.
That's fine.
You take 14 damage from these tongues of fire, Ankara.
Like magic missile. Got it. Okay.
It is like magic missile. Sarek, it's your turn.
I see it hurting this mage and I guess my friends as well, but mostly this mage and its loot. I want her loot. So I'm going to attack the guy attacking the mage.
Yourself so it falls. So it doesn't get consumed by the fire.
I want to attack the fire that's attacking her.
Before you can act, Jesse, you hear a bwah.
Well, that seems unfair.
A wall of color rushing in your direction. These tongues of fire immediately turn to look at it, and then like you see them sort of like stand up straight, go bwah 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 bwah. And
you have to counteract it with your own sound.
The wall of fire rushes in your direction.
We have to harmonize.
Can I toll the dead? And like ring my bell? Can I ring my bell?
So you don't have time to weave a spell in response to this, unless
so it's
Toll the
just
Dead
all
is
of us like automatons being like.
Oh, we have to harmonize. Yeah, we have to all. Yeah.
Yeah. So is that what you do? Do you all like?
Yeah, we try to mimic.
We all harmonize with the power of music.
Yeah, 100%. That's what we would do.
All right.
I feel like those fire guys are going to be like,
minor, go.
Yeah.
This wave of color comes crashing towards.
Wait, it doesn't work? We don't get to roll anything?
It's a giant planner tidal wave of sound. There's nothing we can do against it.
The fire people just went blah, blah, blah. Why can't
we needed to do it like Close Encounters.
Well, they're from here.
Wah, 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 wah. Yeah.
When the wave of color strikes you, you flash bright gold, and these like solar flares of gold energy rise off of your body as you strike a harmonious note in concordance with the music that is blowing past you.
We're in the plane of song, y'all.
I'm such a cynical fool.
Yep, so
that's
we got
so cool.
Ankara, you are infused with the power of lightning. Your next attack will do 1d20 additional light damage.
Ooh.
Kairos, you are infused with the power of necrotic. Your next attack will deal 1d6 necrotic damage and impose 1 attack's worth of disadvantage on the target. Aya, you're imposed with the power of thunder. Your next attack will deal 1d6 thunder damage and push the target 10 feet. And Sarek, your next attack is infused with the power of force. Your next attack will deal 1d10 force damage.
Those aren't the potions you want to burn. Yeah. All right. Let's do this thing.
Pretty good.
All right. I mean, we're gonna try and like kill the fire monsters and then steal the scroll. Yeah. That's still our plan of attack.
Yes.
I think what I'll do is run up.
Wait, I didn't even get to go yet.
No, it's Sarek's turn.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to me. My bad.
Nope.
Because you just said, I'm sorry, it's because Steven was like, you are now your new ability is to do this. I'm just excited.
I am too.
Please go. Please take your turn.
I'm so excited. I got the power of force.
I'm sorry.
There's more. Sorry.
What?
In the wake of this wave, 7 crystals form. Let's find a little token that I can use to represent these. They're going to be these ghosties. Ghosties. So there's one right here.
But we don't know what they do yet?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 7. Yeah, so if a crystal is overlapping you, then it's basically right next to you right now. So yeah, this crystal is here, this crystal is going to be here, this one's going to be here. Yep. And if it's not overlapping you, it's just kind of like close to you, right? And all of these are going to last for 3 turns. So let's 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 3. Oh, that didn't even take. Terrible. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, there we go. Sarek, it's your turn.
Yeah, I would like to. I realized that maybe there's a chance I can kill the one that didn't attack yet. Maybe. So I'm gonna attack the one that hasn't attacked yet. But first I want to use my insightful fighting.
Okay.
To ensure that I can get the sweet upper hand.
The snark attack.
My insight
charisma roll
says no, fool. All right. And then I am going to lash out with the awesome power of my long bow. Ska-chow!
Ska-chow. 14. Does not hit. Oh, wait. Do you have advantage?
I think I have my gloves. Advantage on attack rolls?
Right. It has not acted yet. So you do have advantage. So the 20 hits where the 14 would not.
Excellent. Then I shall longbow damage. And
11 piercing
sneak
and
attack
cold.
damage.
10.
And my
Here's its
1d10.
Constitution saving throw. 1d6 necrotic.
I have force, right?
You have D10 force.
Oh yeah, you had force. Yeah, 1d10 force. Yep, totally. Awesome. So that's 17 plus 12 is 21. And by 21, I mean 31.
And then he dies.
You got the sneak attack. Yeah.
The end.
Very nice.
And he got colded.
Yep. He succeeded on his Constitution saving throw. But yeah, huge chunk of damage dealt. Awesome. And you spent your force. Awesome.
There's nothing fire fears more than arrows.
Your limb crackle with lightning.
I'm going to go and start running at the
I think it's 39
3.
by the way. Sorry.
Huh?
Sarek, you're up by 2.
29.
11. No, it's 11 piercing plus 1 cold plus. That's 20.
Yeah. Well,
that's 29. 29. 29. The other way around. Yeah, 29.
Like whatever. You dealt 2 extra damage because
math.
Because the GM is bad at math.
Okay.
All right, Ankara.
I'm also wrong.
And I'm running at Tongue of Fire 3, and I'm going to run through this little guy here.
Cool.
To see if me like making noise while I run through it does anything. So I'm going to run through it with my staff, and I'm going to hit the guy with my staff.
Awesome. Okay, running past it while singing doesn't do anything.
Okay, good to know.
Yep. Yeah, 12 unfortunately doesn't. Like you strike with your staff, but the flames of this tongue part and you whiff
Do I
Kairos.
still do that other lightning damage?
No, you will deal the lightning damage
It's
when
just
you hit.
additional. Okay.
Yeah, so like you've still got it. It
Okay.
hasn't been spent, but when you hit, you will deal it.
Totally.
All right, Kairos. What do you do?
Javelin of lightning at this one.
Cool.
So let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
First attack. Just regular, so no advantage.
23 hits.
Everything in the line. Is it possible for me to try to hit one of these spirits? I didn't ask beforehand, so if you want to say no,
so
it's
you
I understand.
can hit both the one that's next to this tongue of fire and this one that's like between you and it if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
You could even hit the one like right next to you if you want.
No, this is an experiment. Let's see what happens when I hit both of those two. So
When I hit, the target takes light damage from the javelin equal to 6 plus 4d6 javelin damage. So it takes 19 right away. And then some other things happen.
It will also take an additional d6 necrotic.
Yeah, do that.
5.
That's 5.
And it will have disadvantage the following turn for its attack.
So let's apply the disadvantage token. Okay, what do these things do?
Anything caught in a line makes a dexterity saving throw at DC 13. Otherwise, it takes 46 lightning damage on a failed save.
Yeah. Cool. So these crystals that you attack with lightning explode with lightning in a 5-foot radius.
Whoa.
Wow. Dealing additional lightning damage immediately around them. So that's another 4d6. So would you roll 4d6, Kairos?
19.
19. So that's an additional 19 damage to the tongue of fire standing next to this crystal. Plow. And then your lightning javelin passed through that very last crystal. And as it passed through the crystal, it was infused with extra lightning. Your attack through the crystal dealt maximum damage plus your rolled damage. So that would have been 9 plus 24 for an additional 33 damage.
Holy crap.
Whoa! Whoa!
There you go. All right, Tongue of Fire number 2 moves away from the crystal, moving over this way.
I wish I could attack again, but I can't.
Sarek, it looks down at you, and it fires a bolt of fire in your direction.
The crystals. Target the crystals.
It fires 3 bolts of fire at you, Sarek, and 2 at Kairos. So 3d4
for speaking up.
plus 3. So Sarek, you take 12 fire damage from the impact of the crystals, or from the impact of the missiles, plus an additional 15 because the damage was maximized. So you take 27 fire damage immediately.
Or I use evasion.
So the 27 is cut in half down to what? That would be 13. Yep, you take 13 damage. And then the crystal explodes with fire. And you take an additional 7 fire damage. So total is 20.
Well, I would like to use Uncanny Dodge for the half, but evasion to get out of the blast of that crystal shit.
There's no saving throw. Evasion helps you on dexterity saving throws.
So then you can uncanny dodge for half for all of it then, right?
So there's 2 attacks. There's the attack
it counts as 2 different attacks then.
There's the attack that went through the crystal, which is the.
But he only hit me once. He only attacked me once, and he attacked Kairos twice.
No,
so,
it's not.
Hang on. Let me tell you more clearly what's happening. There's 3 bolts of fire that are coming at you, and 2 bolts of fire that are going to Kairos. The 3 bolts of fire go through the crystal. First, they get maximized, so when they hit you, they deal maximum damage plus their rolled damage, and then the crystal explodes with fire.
All right.
And I'm going to deal with Kairos in a second, and it's going to be the same thing. 2 maximized bolts of fire plus an explosion of damage from the crystal.
Great. Okay.
So you can cut in half the damage from the targeted attack.
Already did.
You still take the damage from the
explosion.
from the explosion. So you take 20 damage total.
Understood.
Yes. Now then, Kairos, you take
You're gonna roll max anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, so let's see. 2d4 plus 12 is the amount of damage that you take. You take 16 damage from the shot through the crystal. 2d4 plus 2. And then you take an additional 8 from the explosion of fire around the crystal.
Yeah.
All right. Aya, it's your turn.
And the ghosts are gone, though, right?
The power of thunder.
The ghosts in front of both Sarek and I are gone, right?
No.
Yeah.
The crystals remain.
Okay. So I have a little bit of an idea of what I kind of want to do, but I have a clarifying question. So if I strike this enemy, no, it should move. It should explode after it moves because it would do it almost reactionary. Okay, so I'm gonna play pool. I'm gonna move. Oh, okay. Hold up. No, that's not what I'm doing. I want to move here. Okay.
Yep.
And I'm gonna play pool. I'm gonna hit this one, and I'm gonna send it in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do that, and it should move 20 feet. And so then when it explodes, it should hit this guy. It should hit the other homeboy here, right? Because it's gonna get pushed by my Eldritch Blast, and then it's gonna get pushed by the additional damage, and then it should explode all at once. Correct?
So you want to push the crystal with your Eldritch Blast
away from Sarek? Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm playing pool.
So like, I think this is good problem solving, but it's tricky.
Geometry.
Generally, what you do is you fire like through the crystal at a distant target, and then it like maximizes damage from your spell. Yeah. But with a successful Arcana check, I can let you apply the damage of your attack, the effects of your attack to the crystal itself.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
So the crystallized souls are like these focusing prisms.
Yeah. Okay. They're not actually souls, right? But that's just like, the icon.
No, they're souls. They're also focusing prisms. They're soul. Don't beat around the bush. They're souls.
All right. Okay. Bronze, you nailed it.
With a 15?
Yep.
Sweet. Yep. Okay, this is gonna be awesome. So I launched both Eldritch Blasts at this dude right here.
Yep.
To push it away from Sarek, because he's not going to be able to move before that tongue of fire hits him again.
This gets pushed into the tongue of fire, and then your Eldritch Blasts flow through it.
Okay, cool.
Your Eldritch Blasts deal their maximum damage plus the damage that you roll.
Okay.
Actually, first you have to see if you hit your attacks, but yes.
Okay, let's see.
That hits. That hits as well.
Okay.
So roll both of your damage, and we know that your Eldritch Blasts deal. So what? It deals with D10 plus 4.
Yes.
So the first one dealt 5. The second one deals 10 plus an additional 24, 28.
Good night.
So that's 38 plus 5 is 43 damage. Minus 43. And then please roll your damage 2 more times, because each of these Eldritch Blasts causes the crystal to explode.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
That's 8 damage and 10 damage. So that's an additional 18 damage. This tongue of fire erupts and dies.
Dang,
by the force of the explosion.
Wow.
Math.
And of course,
that was amazing.
Your spell there also added all of the thunder damage that you had, but we forgot to calculate it in. But you did like an extra 6 plus 1d6 plus 6 plus 1d6 plus, etc. Yep.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for allowing me to move the crystal, because I wasn't sure. I was like, it might be something you can't push, but my reaction would be like,
totally fair. I think it was it's in order to make your spell affect this material, you had to weave it just right in order to catch the material of the crystal with your spell.
Okay.
That was the Arcana test that you were doing. Was can I make my spell do this thing?
That was cool.
The mage. Let's see. Yeah. Surely this wave has Mage's Thunder Wave. Yep, it does. Cool. This mage looks in the direction of the tongue of fire immediately next to it and casts Thunderwave. Wow. It's going to cast it at... Wait, cancel. It's going to cast it at level 4. Cast. Boom. So it's a DC 14 Constitution saving throw from this tongue of fire. Let's see how that goes. Fails. So that's, first of all, 24 damage. Minus 24.
Does that hit me too, Steven?
It also gets pushed. No, he was
okay.
aiming it away from you, and then
Nice.
the crystal explodes with another 2d8, so 5d8 damage, with another 18 thunder damage, damaging the tongue of fire. Tongue of fire number 3. Ankara, are you trying to catch this thing's attention?
If it's looking at the mage, I am.
Yes, it is. It's definitely looking in fury at the mage that just like dealt so much damage to it.
Yep, that's what I'm here for.
Go ahead and roll.
Don't burn our scroll.
Some kind of check, like an intimidation or a performance, perhaps.
I know. Sorry. I have 0 for both. So you said intimidation or performance?
Yep.
I'll oh man. I mean, let's just...
Or if you can convince me to use another skill, then by all means. Intimidation? Yeah, 16 works. Totally.
Yeah.
It shifts its gaze over to you as you roar in its direction with your puny elf mouth. And it like grins. So it backs away down over here, and it holds out its hands.
Try to smile at it.
It conjures 5 bolts of fire, which it fires in your direction. Pachow. And each of them deals maximum damage plus rolled damage. So first you take 25 damage from fire.
Jeez.
And then you take 21 damage. And this crystal explodes with fire damage in a 5-foot radius. However, there's nothing within a 5-foot radius of it, so nobody takes fire damage from the crystal exploding.
You're not dead?
No, dude, my HP was at 90 after that boost.
That's crazy.
That's why I just like ran in there, because I was like, we can't let the mage die, so I'll just take a bunch of damage, and I can just turn into an animal or something.
Gain extra XP, HP.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. So let's see. 1, 2. Wait, what? Shift click. Oh, that's not going to work. That's going to do weird funky things.
I forgot I had temporary HP.
These crystals, yeah, shrink. And now they only have 2 turns left to live. Yep, come on. All the way down. All the way down. Whoop. You get shrunk. You done got shrunk, tiny crystal. Shrunk. Beautiful. It's Tongue of Fire number 1's turn. Tongue of Fire number 1 comes running in the mage's direction.
No.
And then it swarms at the mage. 15.
The mage blocks.
It has disadvantage, so it doesn't matter. Does it?
Oh, it does have disadvantage. Oh, no, yeah, okay, yep. The mage has an AC of 15 with mage armor, and so he is...
Get wrecked, mage.
But it's 3d6 because it's half, right?
Oh, wait. Is it 66? No, 3d6.
3d6.
Oh, he might survive. He takes 7 fire damage.
Probably not. Oh, okay.
There you go. He survives.
Still alive.
Live, mage!
Sarek, it's your turn.
I see all my party members are doing amazing things, and I went in on this. So I'm gonna skadoot right here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna
You do your shoot.
I'm gonna shoot whichever one you think is more aligned, either the one that's closest to me. Or actually, I'm gonna shoot the one that's closest to the guy down there.
Sure.
They go roughly at the same initiative order, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference.
Oh
so
no,
just shoot
I meant
one you think
the
you can
guy in
kill.
the south.
This guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that, right?
Yeah,
The range of
absolutely.
my longbow is long.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think this grid is set up to be. This is just I wouldn't use the ruler for it.
This is representative. This
Yeah.
is not an accurate measure of space.
So don't.
It's an accurate measure of line.
And skadoosh. Never mind. I'm gonna go.
Yep. Nope. 10 does not.
It's tough.
hit.
It's. I mean, it's.
That's the
I
one
have
you shot
arrows.
earlier. Does your insightful strike still give you advantage, or do your gloves only give you advantage for things that haven't gone yet?
Correct.
It's if it hasn't
Got
gone
it.
yet, or we sneak attack.
Okay. And insightful strike only gives you sneak attack, but not advantage.
Yeah. So look,
Okay.
it's made of fire. My
problem.
arrows are wood. So.
All right, Ankara, it's your turn. This mage is looking like she is having some trouble.
Yeah. Let's see. Trying to think what the best
Snake.
move is here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and snake it again, and it doesn't look like any of them are close enough to like hit it on my way.
It can't have more than like 20 hit points, 30 hit points. You know.
I just need to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
23 hits. 7 plus 14 poison damage. Unfortunately,
doesn't take poison damage,
it
right?
ignores the poison,
Oh,
but it takes
snakes.
7 damage.
I mean, I'm just trying to keep this mage alive, guys. So
Aw,
this is for Kairos to finish.
Kairos, what do you do?
Should have saw that coming. I'm gonna charge at it and kill it with the spear made out of its own fiery soul demon.
Woo!
The spear of what was it called on Twitter? Otar?
Yeah, Utu's spear.
Utu's spear. Sorry, Utu's spear.
Oh yeah.
All right, first attack. Okay,
Oh.
second attack. There we
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
go. Is a 9 gonna kill it?
9 slays it. It
Yay!
dies, evaporating. The cloud that's near you roars in a musical way. And like sort of like fades back into the
Wah,
distance.
wah,
turning
wah,
back
wah, wah. And it vanishes.
Yes.
Let's do the Price is Right losing sound effect. I hate that I know
And
that.
it fades away.
We all
All right,
know it. That's
Aya.
all we watched when we were sick as
Yeah,
kids.
you're right.
Of course.
You're right. You're right.
It's your turn.
Oh
Okay.
wait, my lightning bonus. I
Oh
should
yeah,
have
you're
killed him.
lightning. Yeah,
Damn
totally.
it! Thanks, Chad. I totally forgot that I had a dope lightning
Oh, we
bonus
still
of,
have
like,
those bonuses?
20
Roll your
hit points.
1d20
no,
damage.
Okay.
Inkar missed the first round. Aya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Pick at the air.
So there you go.
And take
that's the
that.
swinging nature of that lightning.
Get out of here.
Yep.
Fizzle.
All right, Aya, what do you
Okay.
do?
I'm gonna try to get a double whammy and do it again
Awesome.
by line it up.
Whambo Jambo.
I don't know
So
if
you're
it'll
trying to
work.
knock this crystal into the tongue of fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your Arcana check. You nail it. Yep,
Simple
absolutely.
geometry.
And then roll your attacks for your
Yikes.
blasts.
Yikes.
Yeah, so neither of them hit the tongue of fire, but both of them hit the crystal because it's just a stationary
That's-
object.
Oh, they do hit the crystal?
Pushes the crystal into the tongue of fire, and then each of those Eldritch Blasts deals AoE damage.
You
So
are
roll-
kind. I would have said I missed the crystal.
I mean, generally, like a static object is AC like 8, so
Mm.
you got to do a little worse. There you go, 21 damage. Very nice. There's this eldritch purple blast that erupts from around the crystal. The mage flies forwards over to the tongue of fire and then speaks a word of power before erupting a cone of cold. Wow.
Whoa.
14 Constitution saving throw. Woo! Which it succeeds, taking 21 points of damage.
Nice.
And then the crystal
Yeah,
explodes,
the spirit
dealing
you booped.
damage again, which is 8d8. Dealing 28 damage. The tongue of fire evaporates.
Nice.
Thank you so much for saving us. Sark shoots the guy.
Sark, it's your turn. What do you do?
Can I
Shoot him in the back.
He's not looking. Just steal the scroll. He's just.
Oh, you could.
Could shoot him.
Do we know what her
We talked to her.
as she hasn't attacked us once.
She is not.
No.
However, for the sake of the fact that, look, my teammate's probably going to kill her anyway, can I, like, float up, like, you know, like skedaddle on up right behind her and go snooch on her potions and her box?
Yeah. Do you want to give me a sleight of hand?
Yes, I do, Steven. Sleight of hand.
Like this hand.
Oh,
Sleight
he wasn't even there. He wasn't even there.
Incredible.
You rolled so well. The stuff materializes behind your own ear, Jesse.
Oh, how does
Actually
potion
real
get here?
now.
Oh, this box.
How did
Oh,
it
these other
get here?
potions. Yeah.
We all just run away.
Yeah. What's that? It's a scroll from behind your ear.
No.
Little
So
scroll.
how I do?
Does the Chris Angel pose?
Mind freak, and then like I fly away.
What is he? He does some kind of weird like.
I hate that. Oh, I hate that. I don't
It's
like that.
horrible.
Like whatever that look is. I
envision
don't know.
Sarek is more of like a David Blaine.
Yeah.
You know. Like,
Oh yeah.
Hey, how's it going? Can I show you something really cool?
That's how you see Sarek. Ah, wow,
don't
Aya has a different
I
view of
don't see
Sarek
him
than I
that
think
way.
everyone else on planet, whatever planet this is. Sarek's
No,
like,
I'm actually
okay,
kidding.
everyone, hi.
No,
I've got a nice trick for you.
Yeah.
It's a
Can
coin.
I show you something?
Where are all the Twitch magicians? Why aren't there a bunch
That
of magicians
is a
on
good
Twitch?
question. Why
is a
is
very
there
good
not
question.
a magician category on Twitch?
Like this. He does this thing with his fingers. I'm just looking at pictures of Chris Angel now.
He does this with his fingers, like
He does like this, but he holds them out like he's wielding magic.
right, because he's a
And he does,
mind
like-
freak. Right, because that's that's like already.
I love
done.
magic tricks, so I eat that.
I do
too.
too. I mean,
I'm like a little kid, you know,
I went to go learn magic.
right? Like somebody showed me this like cool rubber band trick where the rubber bands were connected and then they moved through each other, and I was like, I could do
I
this all
have
day.
no interest
Show me
in
another
learning magic, but I love watching it.
So me too. I'm like, show me another
Aw.
one. Show
I
me
want
what
to
else
know
you
how
got.
it's done.
Show me another
though.
one.
I like want to. I don't want to ever do it. I just want to like know how it's done.
No,
I know
I don't
how a lot
know,
of it's done. It's all lies. It's
Yeah.
all lies.
they're just real life rogues. That's it. They're just really good at distracting you.
Maybe
that's
some
it.
are
Like,
really
you
magical.
appreciate it some
though.
more. I don't
They
know.
aren't.
It's like I feel like if you knew more music stuff, you appreciate music more. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy music for what it is without anything. I think
I
it's the same with magic.
definitely appreciate magic less when I know how it works.
Not me.
Well,
I
don't.
love
The
it.
magic is
I don't.
the magic. The whole point is that I don't know.
I love knowing because then I'm like, oh damn, that person was. Because then you can see when people are really good versus when people kind of suck, and you're like, oh, that person's a trash magician. But you can see like
Yeah.
the good ones. You're like, oh, this guy.
I don't think
Yeah,
there are
like-
any trash magicians, Jesse. There's
Well,
just magicians who are trying to get better.
Who are trash currently. In their current state, they're
So-
trash. But here's the thing: they can
Says
become.
the guy who doesn't know one trick.
Actually, I know
Ooh.
many. Actually, I know many tricks.
Burn.
If I had a deck
Dude,
of cards here, I
wait,
could
wait,
blow
you should
mine.
wait,
see
wait,
some
wait.
of them. Do you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm getting Jesse
Yeah,
to do a
now
bunch of magic
we
tricks.
need proof.
Well, if
No,
I
I
had
don't
a
believe
deck
you
of
unless I
cards
do
in my
it.
house at all, I could show you. But you would be like, "Oh my God, is that Chris Angel mind freak?" And I'd be like, "Yeah."
Like, when I see people do tricks with decks of cards, you notice how easily they like flip the cards into their hands, and they always have like. When I see like really skilled shufflers and stuff, I'm always just like, "That's
Yeah.
so cool. I love it."
Learning a magic trick is like learning a joke and saving that joke for like 4 years, and then playing it once at a party. Like that's what being a magician is.
Here's
It's
the
like
thing, though.
learning that one singular joke and perfecting that joke for 4 years.
But
and then
every
only
time
giving
that
out once.
happens, if I'm at a party and I'm significantly intoxicated,
awesome.
I will
Really
be
good joke.
like, I'll be like, "Show me
Yeah.
another." I don't care about this party now. It is you and I. I want to see every magic trick you know, and I want to see them all. How did you do that? Oh my God, are you a wizard? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
if you want to hyper focus on learning how to shuffle for 2 years, you can also do that. But it's
I
like,
don't
who
wanna
has
do
time
that.
for
I just
2
wanna
years
know
to do
how
that?
people do
But
it.
that's all it takes. Anyone can learn it. It's just
I should,
that's what's so
I
cool
should
when
learn
it
magic
happens.
tricks.
Same thing with music. It's like so
Apparently
cool when you can just like,
I learn magic
damn.
tricks.
Jesse, if I come over with magic, will you like socially distanced magic outside in your front yard for me?
I mean, I can do like 3 card tricks. It'd be a great like 6 minutes, and then I'd be like, all right, thanks for stopping by.
That's my show.
You know,
I couldn't do it.
I don't know. It's fun. You're like with most card tricks. You're like, okay, are they trying to force the person to pick a card? Do they have a different deck that they're actually using?
This
like,
mage is watching us have this conversation.
Yeah, we should probably like do
Mage is
something.
like, what if you
Oh,
just?
sorry. I thought we killed you
magic?
already, and I attacked.
I want to teach you all a magic trick right now. Right now, I'm gonna teach you a magic trick. Easiest magic trick in the world. Okay.
What is it?
All right.
It's you can. It's like predicting which marker or whatever that someone will choose, right? So you like, let's say you go and you get like 8 markers, right? You hold them all behind your back, right? And then you have someone, like, you turn around, you're like, okay, pick a marker, and they'll pick it, right? And then you just go through the whole thing, right? But the trick to all of this whole thing is when they give you the marker back, uncap it behind your back and color it on the back of your thumb, like on your nail, and then show them, like, is this the one? Is this the one? Is this so you? But you can see what it is.
Is this your marker?
And then you'll be like, is this your marker? Right, like that kind of thing. It's all a trick. Lies and subterfuge, and I love it. Love it.
Amazing. This mage sort of claps, golf clap. Wonderfully done. Thank you for that. Incidentally, there is still a burning rift of arcane flux floating in the air.
Grab it, I guess.
Sure. It
All right.
explodes in a fireball, killing the mage.
Aya reaches out and grabs the arcane flux. Let's find out what we roll.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I have the most hit points, so it just makes sense.
Good
It's
result.
a good result, and everybody heals 3d8 plus 3.
You're welcome. I'm on roll. I'm on a roll today.
I love that you and I are just like, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Everybody
you kill everyone.
16 hit points back.
Hey.
Thank you.
And you gain 7 arcane flux.
Sweet.
41
Woohoo!
arcane flux now. Nice.
Does it still
Yep.
look the way it always is? I lick it every time I come in contact with flux. I lick it to see if it's like cotton candy, and if
It tastes like Pop Rocks.
Ooh,
and I
like
put it back in my
that.
yeah, this is like my secret stash.
Are
Like
Pop
I
Rocks
think
canonical to this
Jesse's
world?
carrying all of it. I give him 6 of them, and then I hold on to one, and I'm like, this one, and I keep for licking.
Yeah.
Pop
Pop
rocks
Rocks are canonical.
They are, but they're from the city of Ire.
Yeah.
What? Sark, I gave you the other 6. I'll give you this one that I keep for licking.
Do you want the
They're an
lick, the
Aryan
lick
treat.
one?
I mean, this one has my spit all over it. I don't
Yeah,
know if
you
you want
want
to put that with the other ones.
Maybe I do.
Well, I'll give it to
Oh,
you
yes.
after I'm done. This one I
But
keep
then
for licking.
it would have lost its power. It'll be impotent.
I won't though. 'Cause I've been
we've-
licking arcane flux for like 3 days.
We've ticked down the clock.
Let me
as
tell
we-
you that all that I pulled off
Just meth.
with the mage
Just
lady.
meth.
I've been hopped up on flux for
You're
like
setting
4
a
days.
bad example for
I
Marshmallow.
haven't slept in like I can't even remember the last time I slept. It's just just let me have this.
It's true. You
I
don't
just
sleep,
grab-
you just die.
Grab the back of your head, like, drop it. Drop it. You have to sleep. Drop it.
What?
next,
No,
like-
it's fine. It's just it's the flux. You just lick the flux. It's good.
No. Ask if I can lick yours.
Yeah, you can lick my flux.
Okay.
Everyone stop
D&D.
licking fluxes.
Not ever
No,
once. Not
stop
even once.
licking.
Mm,
Stop
Taste-
it.
Tastes like Arcana.
it's good.
No, stop licking your fluxes.
It's delicious. Makes your tongue tingle.
I don't. This is.
I'm just
terrible.
laughing and licking this arcane flex.
All right.
This mage is
I-
just like looking at you with a completely
Yeah.
baffled expression on her face.
What? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like you've never licked arcane flux before.
We're the
haven't.
heroes.
I've never licked flux. I find
Why
that hard to
wouldn't
believe.
All right. Somebody needs to ask this mage to spill the beans about
What
what's
have you
going on.
asked?
Yeah, what he said. Spill the beans.
All right, mage.
What's
Spill the
happening?
beans. Who do
What's
you work
your
for?
deal?
What the hell's
What's going
on
on?
here?
Tell
You
us
and-
what's happening.
What beans
Which
you
master
want?
do you serve?
We all ask at the same time.
Do you really have beans? I'm starving.
Yeah. Let's see. She says, I don't know anything about any beans. I serve the Arcanomancer, Sarah Thanator, and I am here as her professional honor guard to protect her. I got separated from the group, but now that you have saved me, I can venture forwards and make my way to her. I'm certain. And then, she like gestures off in the distance where you see this crackling tower of black and white streaked energy, rocketing into the stratosphere. She says, I'm certain she would value my assistance. Thank you, kind heroes.
Wait, so you don't serve the giant space whale?
You know about the space whale?
I have not found any giant space whales. No.
How long have you been here?
She looks down at her watch. She says, sometime, a matter of minutes.
Oh.
20, 30, 50. I'm uncertain. Time strange.
Are you the one that's trying to pull a celestial being to the other realm?
Why, yes, we are here to summon one of the great creatures of this realm.
Oh, okay. Well, then we have to kill you. So
Wait.
Nothing,
you just
nothing
saved
personal.
me. Why would you?
Because you're literally evil, and you're gonna destroy the world with your
Now,
stupidity.
evil is quite a strong descriptor. I invite any of you to cast Detect Good and Evil and tell me if I am truly evil.
That sounds like something an evil person would say,
I'm just gonna
right,
kill him.
Kairos?
I just kill him.
That definitely sounds like something an evil person would say.
All right,
But
Eric,
that
go
being
ahead and
said-
roll your
Wait,
attack.
I just can I stop Kairos real quick and be like, wait a minute though. If we want to stop this ritual, obviously what we should do is we should hold her toes over a fire until she tells us where her master is, and then boom. Right?
I think we know where her master is.
That's true.
At the giant,
No, I go
Okay.
kill her.
Yeah,
And
you
of
can
course-
murder her.
Time.
Shouts. Actually, wait.
Or do I have advantage,
you
or
strike out
no?
the spear at the same moment that she shouts a powerful word. Kairos, roll for initiative.
Okay. 21. I didn't select my token, but 21.
All right. I don't think she's gonna beat that, but let's find out.
Get her.
I attacked twice, so I got another attack coming.
Wow, she rolls a 4. So please roll your attacks. 12 misses.
Okay. Does the first one count? Is those both my attacks, or no? How's this working?
No. The attack prior to the initiative doesn't count.
Okay, so I missed twice because dice.
No,
Oh, it doesn't count.
Does
Gotcha.
not count. So
Okay.
roll your second attack.
There we go.
21 hits.
I will, before rolling damage, I will burn 1 level of smite just to ensure this here.
Not to play
Hit the
devil's
nail.
advocate here, but when I grabbed the
Good.
arcane flux, wouldn't she have healed?
She is not a member of your party.
Okay, fair.
Okay,
She's
good.
not friends with us. She can't sit with us. She can't heal with us.
I rolled near minimum damage. I rolled 6, so good thing I've spent that 2d8 extra
Oh
smite
my
before rolling
God.
damage.
Yep, that would
so
not
I got
have killed her, but now she dies.
okay.
Well, at least we
that's
know
why
she
I do
was
before
like
rolling damage.
trying to
Her
kill the
body
space
is
That would be
whale.
fair.
falling, and she still has 3 glimmering red potions on her belt.
Ouch!
Oh, I keep her. No, wait, no, she doesn't. Okay, hold on. She's not falling because my spear's still in her, and I'm holding that spear. So
All right,
no.
fair, sure.
Okay.
I thought I
Yeah,
had
we
stolen
got it.
those. Wasn't
Right.
that
You
part
stole
of my...
the scroll case.
Yeah,
but-
you
I'm
stole
holding
the
it.
scroll case.
Oh, I wanted
Insane.
all that stuff.
Speaking of, hand that
There's
over.
no
What are you
book-
gonna do with the
no,
scroll
no,
case?
no,
You
no.
barely
It's
know how
my
to
scroll
read.
case. I'm going to look
You
through
don't
it.
even. Oh my
All right.
god!
Nobody cares
can't
about my
believe she
moralization
didn't
of why
know
I'm
about the
justified here. Okay,
whale.
I don't have to explain myself. That's good. Cool.
Yes,
See
the
them
scroll.
scrolls.
No, it's
I mean-
my scroll case.
What are you gonna do with the scroll case? You're
Use
just gonna
it.
put your nudie pictures in there. Just give me what's inside.
They're called hentai, and it's art.
We're not getting into this argument again. I like tentacles just as much as the next person, but what you do with them
I
is
know.
completely unwholesome.
I've seen what you do with tentacles. It is hardly different.
No, it is very different. I hold
No.
things down. Just give me what's inside. You can keep.
Let me look inside first. I open it to see.
You see 3 scrolls. 1 scroll of Storm Spear, 1 scroll of Sleep Storm, and 1 scroll of Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, I don't want these. I throw them.
Yeah, these
throw
are
them. Like I don't want it. I didn't even want it anyway. I didn't.
Yeah,
And then the potions are all potions of greater healing. So 66
cool.
plus 6 hit points.
Looking, Kara. New spells.
Yay!
Pretty excited about that.
I'm just flying around and like doing flips and looking for the whale and like trying to see if I can still see Manta Ray.
Why do we assume it's a whale? We get there and it's like a guy. Hey,
No, I don't know.
y'all.
Hey.
Say this out loud. I'm like, I was
What's
like,
Didn't
going
we just
on?
decide? We
No, listen.
decided
I don't know
it
about
was
you
like a space whale a long
I
time
know.
ago.
It's gonna
I'm
be like
I
a little
touched
baby.
it
It's,
mentally. I
Yeah,
mentally
she
groped
touched it.
and the consciousness was so vast. It has to be a whale. I just
no,
can't
it's just
do it.
it's just Brian Blessed.
Hell.
Hey.
I would
me.
love that. Brian
Brian
Blessed has the
Blessed.
biggest
From,
mouth of any person.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's- especially from Flash Gordon.
Didn't Steven also say it
In the,
like
in the
was
suit,
like
in the wings and stuff from Flash Gordon. That's him.
he was like making whale noises was
Oh.
Yeah, that's Brian
maybe,
Blessed for
maybe
sure.
it's so big though that it has to talk slower. You know how like in the movies when like big things move are slower because they're
It's
so
like,
big.
Well, he doesn't talk slow. He just thinks like a
Okay.
wave. Okay?
Maybe he's a baby.
You're not telepathic. You don't understand.
a baby space
Don't
whale.
understand.
He
Non-telepaths
You don't
just
get
don't
it.
understand.
it
You don't
was
get it,
a
Mom.
lot. Okay, it was just a lot.
Look, sure, okay, yes, it's very
Pretty
big.
sure it's a whale. It's really old.
Okay,
it's
yeah,
really
it's totally a
big.
whale. Don't worry.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
We should go towards the pillar of necrotic damage.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Yeah.
And there's
Now,
some crazy wizard there. Which
Now we know that the
kinda
person's there
scary.
named Sarah Thanatos.
Sarah, yeah,
Sarah
Sarah Thanos.
Sarah Thanos.
Sarah Big Love.
Sarah Thanator is her name.
Sarah
Now,
Thanos.
the
Miss
clouds
Thana-
ahead
Is it
of
Miss
you,
or Mrs. Thanator?
Right.
I'm sure it's Ms.
Does she like roguish half elves?
Oh no, judging by the name, that means like angel death. So it's pretty good.
But
Right.
so Sarah, Angel of Death. Sarah, Angel of Death. Is there a
Sarah,
Sarah?
Angel of Death, party of one.
Is there a
Get
Sarah?
tables ready. Sorry.
I love how
Let's go.
immediately both went directly to that.
We know what that voice is.
Yeah, we know what that is.
Please.
To Brooklyn Grandma.
Or someone's agent. Don't worry, sweetie, you'll get the next cat commercial. Like
Baby,
I
you're
know
gonna
you
kill
can
it.
sell cat food like nobody else.
You're
They'll
killing it,
see
sweetheart.
it one day.
You're gonna
be
do it.
just
You'll be
fine.
slinging friskas in no time.
Right. If she goes out to a restaurant, it has to be the voice is like, Sarah, table for one. Sarah Thanatos. Is there Sarah Thanatos here? Right? Oh, go on. Right?
Go
That's
full
the
friend.
And the C one is where she's
Yeah,
the diner. She runs
um,
the diner.
right.
Hey,
We got
doll,
off.
welcome to the diner where we serve 4 different things. Do you want one of those 4 things?
Do you want eggs, beans, bacon, or coffee?
Here's the thing. That sounds like a great diner. I ain't even gonna lie. Eggs, beef,
I didn't say
bacon,
it
and
was
coffee.
bad.
I'd be there.
We've got eggs, bacon, eggs, and coffee. We've got beans, eggs, and beans.
The only beans we actually serve are coffee beans. We just cook those bastards up.
If you think about it, eggs are a kind of bean.
Right. That's why it's called the Big Bean Cafe. All beans, all the time.
Except when it's not beans.
But really, it's still beans.
It's all beans.
All we
Except when
serve
it's
is beans.
Jesse still reminds me of Mrs. Bighead from Rocco's Modern.
Oh, Bronze, what are you doing? Brett, what are you up to? How
I'm
can
so
people
glad you
find
came
you?
straight to me from that.
Yep.
I'm good. Just being me. You can find me places. I don't know. I'm taking a break from Twitter, guys. It's all real heavy. You can look at it. I'm not going to talk about it here because it does not match the mood. But I'm just taking some time to focus on my Chipotle and myself. So I am going to spend the week and a weekend just kind of reading and playing video games and maybe unpacking some more and probably like cooking some food.
What
And I hope everyone has a really good. Well, I'm playing a lot of Mario Odyssey right now, but I'm also kind of doing the whole thing where I get stuck in a Slay the Spire like spiral where I just like can't stop. Like I'll die and I just immediately start over again. Like
have you tried Monster Train yet?
Rage restarted.
No. I need to. I'm stuck on Odyssey and Slay the Spire. So like comfort
These
games,
are some good games.
Yeah, I'm taking it easy, man. I've got a couple projects that I'm working on, but I'm very focused on finding a way to wake up not panicked and anxiety ridden. So this week I'm just practicing being not stressed out and also still trying to find ways to get involved. I took a little break the last week. I have kind of rested, which is a good thing, but I want to get back into participating. Like I've been doing, signed petitions and stuff, but I want to go back out and start protesting again. And I guess the last thing I want to just say is like, Black lives still matter, guys. It's only been a month. So keep that in mind, please. And
protest still going on.
Yes, we did not fix racism in a month. There's a lot more to do. So please keep that in mind and just go see what you can do today. Any little thing. Just sign a petition or they have pre-written emails, all kinds of stuff. So I encourage you all to do that. And I've been talking a long time, so someone else go.
Steven, what are you up to this week?
Yo, man, not a whole lot. I feel like now that Horizon Forbidden West has been announced, there's like nothing interesting I can lord over you.
Strongly disagree. Your whole life, you can lord over me. It's
true.
It's an interesting life you lead.
Is my wonderful cat over here on screen for the Twitches?
Yeah. Oh well, for us she is. I don't know.
So cool.
Oh nope, she's just off the edge. That's okay.
Yeah, there's nothing really to see.
She's right here. She's curled up. It's super cute.
Oh wow.
You can follow me on Twitter if you want. It's Silent Osiris. The O is a 0. Kapow. That's it from me. Take it away, Bronze.
Oh, hi. Hello. You just took Jesse's job.
Boom. Correct.
Bronze girl.
I do feel emasculated now.
Yeah, I've just been doing the usual. I'm taking Wednesdays off, but other than that, I've been streaming on Twitch, making content, still DMing on D&D Beyond. Oh, big one. I almost forgot. I'm going to be on the Pylon show tonight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, which I'm pretty excited about.
Cool.
And we're going to be talking about some of this Me Too stuff. So it's my first time doing a bit on the Pylon show. I know
that makes me so happy you guys are doing
had
that.
talked about it. But yeah, Cobra Venom reached out to me, and I'm a big fan of Artosis, so I'm super excited to. I know, weird, right? Me on the Pylon show, crazy, but I'm gonna be
not crazy or weird. It's fantastic.
So I guess come through tonight because I'm gonna be there.
What time?
Talking about stuff.
What channel?
6:00. So that's good. Yeah, it's the Pylon show. That's it.
It's the Pylon Show. All right then, Kairos, the man, the myth, the legend, Eric. What is going on with you this week?
Hey, yeah. Mondays, I'm still playing my Pendragon. We're in the Anarchy period, so that's super fun. King Arthur is just a super, super, super cool time. And the Anarchy period's basically playing Crusader Kings. So we're having a really good, fun experiment in what we actually truly want to do in as far as like conquering people and befriending people and all our relationships coming home to roost. It's a super, super good time. And then on Sundays, I'm playing my Oath of Endosteel, which is Battletech in Pendragon. I love my Pendragon stuff, all right? I love my mechs. I love my nobility things. That's my life right now. Both of those games are absolutely amazing. So if you want to see me as a player in a game, that's Oath of Endosteel. I got fan art for my character. When someone makes fan art for your character for the first time, it feels amazing. So that's really nice.
Super cool.
And so we're doing that, and I'm also running Pendragon. So that's all I got going on right now.
Cool. I mean, that's it for us this week. Thank you all for tuning in. Just to throw out some like cool things if y'all want to experience. I know you're into card games stuff. A game that I just played last night for the first time that I'm starting to get into. If you like the sexy vampires of Castlevania, the animated show, and you also like kind of card games, a game is in beta right now that I'm playing called Immortal Realms Vampire Wars, which is basically like, imagine Civilization, but you're playing cards when you're in combat. Fascinating.
This looks awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
super
neat.
into this.
And all the voices sound like you're just like talking with all the like sexy vampires from Castlevania. So it's great. And you're just like, oh, all these literally the plot is like, in Castlevania season 3, all the vampires are like,
what's it called? Blood Drive?
It's literally, I feel like it's the plot of all like the vampires in the background of that TV show. It's great. It's super fun. So, all right. That's it. Thank you so much. We'll see y'all next week with another episode. Look for this in VOD form on the old YouTube. And we will see you next time. Bye, everybody. Goodbye.
Where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze. We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze. Not enough time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze.
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC, what are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
Yeah, now sing music.
Bring the strippers and booze. I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. You